damage before you. Many families as well as search and rescue teams from various groups, both private and public, are searching for at least 10 other people. We already know that 6 bodies have been found, and this is part of the river that overflowed, burst its bank on Christmas Eve at midnight, resulting in this total damage. Just further ahead up the river is a vehicle that was swept away off this bridge, and right now just much more into this part of the community. You'll see that families are currently searching for their loved ones. We're actually going to head there in a moment, but I'm joined by the ward councillor, Mr. Olani Zwane. So thank you so much for speaking to us. Councillor, take us back to midnight on Christmas Eve and what you saw happen.
Thank you very much to you and your viewers at home. Ward 22 experienced the tragedy, whereby it was on the 24th midnight, we've been receiving the calls that the river is overflowing. There are people that have been washed away by floods. There are vehicles that have been swept away. And on the early hours of the morning, we came to the site where we've discovered that there are vehicles that are on road, that are on the river. People lost their lives, and other people upstream there. Also, they have lost everything, their belongings, and also there are children that have been also taken away by water.
That is normally very shallow. They all got washed away. The mother managed to get out. Unfortunately, the 37-year-old father and the 8-year-old child are missing. We are currently busy with recovery operations in the river, trying to find them.
And how serious were these rains, that we've seen? Clearly, if the low-lying bridge was overflooded, it clearly means there were some serious flash floods that you've seen. Any other incidents that you have managed to deal with?
Yeah, we have a team up in Ladysmith assisting the SAP's K9 Search and Rescue Unit, and we are in Sunumbili with SAP's K9 Search and Rescue assisting them here. We had approximately 50 millimeters of rain during the night, and that's what led to the flash flood. It's still raining in the area, and more rains are expected.
I can imagine the fact that it's still raining makes your job a little bit harder to try and help out and also rescue those that might be stranded.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, communications are a problem in the wet. There are electricity outages in the area leading to cell phones not working. So, yeah, it's becoming a challenge.
And looking at some of the areas that you're talking about, are we seeing any more damage that you can talk to us about that has been caused by this rains?
Not where I am. This is a very narrow stream that is normally sort of ankle deep. It's currently running waist deep, but I believe it was over 3 meters deep during the night. So I don't know about other damages, but when we finish here, we'll have a look around.
And as you say, at the moment, is it still a question of searching for the father and the child?
Yeah, we're in the river as we speak. There's a team in the water looking for them with the dogs and walking the banks. Yeah, hopefully we'll be successful and bring closure to the family.
Hopefully, indeed. And just maybe as to wrap up the conversation, dealing with this sort of issues on a daily basis, what advice can you give to people, especially because we're seeing regularly this flash floods, and unfortunately situations like this do happen a bit more often?
Yeah, it's very difficult. Now, people need to be more careful, but you have to balance that with the need for them to get home without suitable infrastructure. So, people do what they have to do, and unfortunately it does lead to incidents like this.